Talana? Assis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. He cuts through trees, rock.
I'm sorry to hear.
It's part of the hunt.
Assis.
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken...
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first...
What happened today?
One of our own. It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge?
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring...
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place. No matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he does unlike the other hawks, who hoard all of us.
I'm ready to hunt.
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoiled.
Cost you a shard just to look.
You're looking for artifacts?
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King, I work on their behalf. Looking for... I'm especially interested in wooden figures. If you have any, I have...
You said the king named you an aunt?
Yes. I've been to Ben-Ur. Some say they're a mysterious people. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or...
I see the appeal.
I wish more Carja did.
Tell me more about...
Simple wood sculptures, made by Arnak. He left the figures near painted stones in place. Now they see him as a kind of one, including trade for them. You ready? Come on back. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds,
Don't pass
Outlander?
up these goods. Fine.
Would you like to buy something today?
Don't ask me where to go if we lost. Guard, not the town crier. Willing, Avad will cleanse the land of this growing corruption.
Lenora, I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. Wait, forgive me. You didn't...
No. I
see. These people seek to honor their loved, but there are obstacles.
What?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, he waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old... This Utaro lost her companion. A shrine was built there to ward off the machine, and the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. They need no beckoning.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines.
All I can ask for is your charity and...
Naman, rituals and prayers can't...
No. But it can help the...
I didn't think...
If only the sun would set on our pride. And now our hoods make us blind. We whisper...
The killing.
Yes.
Why did the priests go...
Sometimes we Carja are more...
Huh. You're disappointed with the sun...
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. Even he couldn't turn me away. And how he tried. He said, when we were loved...
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old... And so we are left to wear their sins.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices.
You lost someone you loved?
No. Not lost. When
I'll do what
to honor their memories.
You there! Can you help me? You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. If only you'd use it to help me.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't...
It was brazen and professional. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow.
Why would someone...
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid...
I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King he was killed in battle during the Liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the...
How did your nephew wind up in...
Most of the old clergy backed them. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice, but now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir. And after all he's been through, I won't be able...
I'll see what I can do.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. Eat and listen. All I want is, if I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retro...
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran... I told you what I saw. The thief rolled...
Drops of blood bleeding away.
Won't cost you a shard. Take a look at these wares.
More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Would you like to buy something today? Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Would you like to buy something today? You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Nora, are you?
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the
Complained
sword.
for an hour about another woman rising
But where?
in the Hunter's Lodge.
Maybe he had help.
Pastime.
That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Have you seen the memorial in the summary? Just like you. Buy what you need, leave the rest.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to...
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
You'll like what I have for sale.
You'll like what I have for
Don't
sale.
forget to stock up before you're buying goods for a fair price. Would you like to buy something? You'll regret not stopping with... I've
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by machines.
What kind of machine?
A Ravager. The Sun King warned us that he could...
Tell me more about...
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his...
But what about the...
Of course. Their lives are all that...
I'll see what I can...
You will.
I knew we should have finished those traitors at Sunfall.
I've got all the best boots here. Would you like to buy something? Oh, look at these wares. You'll regret not stopping.
Metalbot here, good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the...
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for...
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm.
Silent part.
If the sun... Never mind, snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those.
So which...
No market for a Snap-Maw lens is good
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sword?
I know culture. Just the other...
Oh, great sun.
The sun's baked your head if you think...
hello?
I've told you as many times as the...
Craft doesn't win a war, or keep the machine...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned plain...
If Carja had built that elevator, they...
All those years of delving.
Enough!
Well?
They're a...
Why do you...
It's a...
No tithes to the...
Just...
A long
A Snap-Maw...
Fine. I can see...
Wait! You drove her off.
I drove her off.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Would you like to buy something today?
Scroungers? What kind of brutes?
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the
Of course.
The price you have to pay. The Snap-Maw...
It won't sell for a loss.
I have an imagination.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told
Only
you,
the
a
finest
true metal...
goods.
knows to get his hands... Dirty!
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal market?
I do!
You like what I have to say. Won't cost you a stone just to look.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their...
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to...
He stinks just like the rest of them. Of wealth.
You mean you...
If you...
Ravon didn't...
He stinks just like the rest of them. Of wealth and contentment. While people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shot?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We used them. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife, they starved to death. So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner, Nassan, he was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire...
I'll consider it.
I knew you were gonna say that. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact, but be careful. Lots of machines out.
You'll burn soon enough. This is where the Utaru wanted to say their goodbyes. Land's thirsty for rain. Me, not so much.
we are again. As we never left.
Stop tensing up. Must be the spire. It's huge.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I kept running. But here,
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay.
I understand. The seeds will be split. Escape. I'll tell her it was I who died here, and she who still lives in every.
What is it?
There. Her Bruce.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time.
Stocking up. This must be the Sun's Climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark. This won't go quietly. your fun. Come on.
Good to be free of the city. You were a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark.
There'll be more where they...
Yes. There will... That's why I must leave the story. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. You have my thanks, Hunter.
It's beautiful, and it's... way.
Oh, wonderful. Don't look to me for help.
This must be
My
the Shrine
duty
of
is to
Kings
guard.
that
I
Lamont
don't
told
get
me
It may have
involved
been
in
meant for
politics.
the Mad Sun King, but
It's a public monument, not his private.
You won't get in there.
I can be persuasive.
It reminds me of someone.
Try me.
I had a lover. The Karja gave me back his broken...
And seeing a statue...
I need to see his... But that...
I'll see what I can do.
when I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Osram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be...
If you want to be alone, go someplace else.
Defile it, you mean? Our king is false?
So the Karja have become impure?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great?
You mean Meridian was pure when
The sun is pure, child.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the...
The boy dishonored to kill the Sun King.
And how many more would the mad...
The sun called for blood.
You called the temple corrupt.
They call themselves yet those who gave their whole...
So that's what this is.
You know nothing of our rights.
Why do you think your army is weak?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt, our most blessed warriors, chased out of the... Our tribe is torn.
And yet everyone but you seems... I'm done arguing with you.
I am here.
You believe in the old regime.
Heathen.
Then stop me from bringing in the Osram.
I
thought so.
There'll be a wreck.
You'll back away from it.
There's plenty of work here.
Wasn't sure about the sundown at first. It's growing on me.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing. Short-sighted bastards. I thank you.
I hope you can find...
The sheriff drank the errand. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
found them.
I'll tuck that away. Just stay out of their way for now. I can override those here. Stop them from calling me that. God, I found this. Can't be too prepared. on. Bring the dead back, but it might save some others. Yeah, this is useful. Save these for the trail.